Yeah, hello and welcome to this chilly Sunday. FLSR, welcome everyone to this Sunday dev show on the 13th of April 2025. Yeah, my name is Sarge alias the Darkstar, and I will today show you a bit of ALE editing for Freelancer. Today without any ads. Wait a moment, where am I? No, whatsoever. Don't matter about it. Yeah. First of all, this is the ALE editor made by Schmackbolzen and Skotty. What are ALE effects? This is the data type you need for Freelancer to have particle effects like engines or other stuff. The music is a bit loud. Okay. And yeah. Today we are creating some of our own for the upcoming spring event. As always, if you have questions or something like that, just ask them in the chat. Something edit quick. Ah, yes. Okay, now everything's good. Hey, Hexy Iron. Iron. I hope I spelled the name right. I'm very bad in spelling names. Okay, first of all, if we want to use the ALE editor for the particle effects, we just need to load out our TXM files. So the particles have a library where all the textures are stored in. Every TXM is a container which contains some basic texture files, and we need to fill them in. And now we can, for example, open up every ALE file in the FXall folder from Freelancer. And we have a lot of engines here. And for example, I can now get the Winter One engine, for example, the engine 2. And can open it and have a 3D viewer for my engine effect. This is how the ALE editor working so far, basically. For engines, I have a slider, so this simulates the speed of the engine, so full throttle and so on. In Freelancer, every speed for engines is in normal is made for 90%. And after that, the cruise effect will take in. That's why, if you can see here, if I go to 100% from 90 to 100, it shrinks its size. And engines contains or are built up from two effects, the trail and the fire. As you can see here. We have, for example, taking the trail effect from the second one. You see nothing here from 0 to 9. That's only the trail that you can see here. The trail, the line that you're drawing behind you. And if I get to 90, over 90%, the charging starting. And if I go to 100, this is my cruise flame. This is how engines are working in Freelancer. And now a bit about the editor itself. I will start working right away, but just a few basics. On the top, you see your effect container. For example, this is called GF_WW small engine 2 trail. And this contains these appearances and emitters. Effects are constantly containing out of emitters and added appearances. And these comes in a lot of forms and types, like you have a cylinder, you have a sphere, you have a box, and so on. And emitter is, for short, the physical, I would say, simulation of the effect, while the appearance is just the texture, the coloring, the size, the shape and form, and so on. And every emitter needs an appearance to be attached. And the list of appearances and emitters you have here. And down here you have your attachments, like you have your emitter attached with this appearance, and so on. And on the bottom here you have your tree. You can, for example, connect appearances and emitters to your root, so they always stick with you. So if I'm moving my ship, they are coming along. Or if I let them loose, for example, I can make it this way that, for example, if I have rings or something like that they stay as they are. So this is my ship, it's moving, but my appearance will stay in space where it was spawned. This is I hope it's a bit understanding. Yeah, and today we are creating some 2 new effects I need for the upcoming spring event. So consider this a little bit of leaking new information. But I also want to show you a bit of editing. The thing is, my philosophy with new effects is I want to stick a bit true to the original effects I have in Freelancer. So the vibe and inspiration is still the same. And we can go very fancy, but I personally don't want it because it needs to keep the feel of Freelancer a bit alive, but also it needs to have something new. That's my goal here. Yes, but for now we are going with some basic engine for the spring. And I thought because if I...
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, my lights are not on. Bank Sex Iron. Hexy Iron. Lion. I'm bad in spelling name. Wait a moment, my channel alerts are not there. Alert box there. Booms. Yeah. Alright. Now I can see my alerts again.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, okay. It's Sunday. Hexy Lion. Oh, okay. I'm the second one. Nice. So it's just Hexy Iron. Let's see. By the way, everything tastes better from the Freelancer Sirius Survival mug. Okay. But like I said, for spring, I compare Kusari more like the spring. If I need to compare the horses with all the seasons, I would consider Kusari is the spring. Summer is more like, yeah, I would say Bretonia or Rhineland. But I favor more Rhineland, it's more like summer. Fall is more Bretonia. And winter is more Liberty because it's so dark and cold. And you have Alaska, of course. So we are going with a baseline for Kusari engine. So I take my... yes, we have a Santa engine as well. So we already have Christmas engines, but you will only get them around Christmas. Where's... I need to hit Skotty to maybe that we are maybe selling some mugs. So the price goes to the server maintenance costs. Or maybe we are making some, yeah, I have an idea for some mugs. Maybe we make an event and the reward is an FLSR mug. Might be a cool idea. Yeah. But like I said, we're going for the... Let me grab the Kusari. Small engine 2. I guess it was the small engine, yeah. First of all, let's save it. This is the Kusari engine, the heavy fighter one from the Dragon. Look a bit strange, but we will pimp it up. I just need to know with what. I'm going completely blind with it because I only have a coloring scheme idea, but not really an idea of how I want to change the shape. But yeah, we will find out. First of all, I need to rename it and save it to another thing. I call it Spring, small engine, simple, but it's the one. Short and wide. The thing is, the engine is still small. Don't underestimate the Kusari engines. They're very small. If you're watching just the engine nozzles on the Dragon. Let me open up something. My tooling. I need tools. Yeah, I just grabbed my... don't worry, just... Oops, the wrong. Just grabbed the poor and old hardpoint editor, not the fancy Freelancer, just for showing. Because I want to keep it more like fitting more on Kusari ships. Because it's, like I said, for Spring I compared with Kusari and the whole theme will be Kusari. And as you can see here, the engine nozzles are very, very small. But why? But wide, so long could be a thing. I'm thinking a bit more about the Paradise Feather engine, if you know that. More like this. Oh wait. Oh wait, why are we not using this as a baseline? This is Nova's engine? Yeah, I called it Nova. Where's the Paradise Feather? COC, Bretonia, By the way, a little leak. We have, with the upcoming update, we have a GC engine for you. Fitting to the Chrism theme, like the weapons. A GC engine will be released. Brown? Brown in the Springs thing? Okay. Nomad effects. Oh damn, where's the damn Paradise Feather engine? Winterborn, Sakura, Halloween, Krampus, Ozu, Santa, Tobias, von Clausen. Oh shit, I don't will spoiler the von Clausen engines, you need to see it for yourself. Ah, Nina, there it is. This is the Paradise Feather. Need to tune it a bit, it's a bit slim. But... Something maybe like this. Yeah, I think this is a good baseline. By the way, this is already in the game, so... So you, just, let's let this as a baseline. Yeah. So we rename it. Spring. Oh, I hope I don't press any shortcuts here. Yeah. Engineer. Fire. Oops. Okay, first. First of all, we need to rename everything. This is a boring step, but needs to be done. If you wonder why the loading is so horrible in this editor, it's because it's Windows, and editor is not finished yet by Skotty and Schmackbolzen. It's still some sort of beta or alpha version. And as you can see, it's very, very technical. Yeah, it's not Nina. By the way, the name Nina is from my fiance. You wonder. She has designed this engine. Uah. Yeah, today is very Sunday. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. It's a bit loading. Yeah, that's true, to be honest. Especially the Discovery ones from Team 3YM. We use the same like Discovery. Okay, so I would say we're starting with the small engine base with the star. Wait, with the... Now I need to check what we have here. Initial lifespan, yes. It's a horror to explain all these values, but in short, for the physics stuff, you need to know that a particle is spawned with a frequency that is here. So this is how many in a second will be spawned. Initial lifespan is how long the particles should still be visible. For example, for this emitter, this is a cone emitter, so it's go from like a tube, and your time where your particle is traveling is always this. If you have a pressure and a lifetime, pressure is really what it means. So if you have no pressure, your particle will stay at its spawning point, but if you have a pressure, it will travel with the initial lifespan. Okay, dokie. It's a bit complicated to explain. But let's see. We will change it a bit. Just need to test something one moment. Wow. I want to have it a bit more powerful, to be honest. First. And it needs not to be shaking so much. Can do it here. Let's reduce the shaking a bit so it's more focused. But the length is a bit too much for me, to be honest. Do it a bit more shortened. Say 2.5. 5. Yeah, it shrinked a bit. All right. Yep, and for the star, I use a different texture. What I'm now doing is I go to the appearance. For example, this is the playing a bit. If you have questions or something like that, just throw into the chat. But I have earlier loaded the textures files, as you can see here, the TXMs. And now I can use an UTF editor. Need to grab my tooling here. Like this, and now I can just open up a TXM file. Here. And I can, for example, go to Planet Flare TXM. And you see there's a texture library container, and I can just open it. And I have MIPS here. Every texture is a DDS format, meaning it has smaller resolutions. It will adjust its resolution to the resolution you have on screen. And if we are choosing this one, it will just be this texture. And we will now use Planet Flare. Like we have here already, but need to check something. Guess I don't need the length. I just need the scale. Oh! To be honest, I don't know. I mean, we can start with the color first, so we maybe haven't get an idea. My color scheme, what I have in mind, was more like going more like from something like this dark blue here with going more like a bright and green. Maybe a bit more like this. This is not for faction. This is a event engine everyone can get from the upcoming spring event. What are the colors of spring? If I go to Kusari, it's more like bluish, greenish. So maybe it would be more like, I don't know, this. And going to more like darker stuff here. But this is more Outcast. This is definitely Outcast engine, so no. I try the brown idea. Go from brown to green, maybe. Okay, this is more like looking the Uzi engine, to be honest. But what about... If you have a color combination, just tell it. I'm happy to look into it. The problem is that shading is with the texture. The planet flare texture is yellowish, so it will mixed up. Length. Ah, here the width. Again, smoke clouds. Smokes are not very fitting into the spring, more like sparks. Oh, yeah. The Kusari one is more like... to open here 2 instances of the editor, 1 moment. Just try it, want to just know what colors the original Kusaris are. Small engine 2. Oh, sorry. Ah, there is 255 168 81. Stop. Two 5 168 81. Let's go a lighter blue or darker blue. And make it more... Also other way around. Yellowish and orange with it. Yeah, it's this one. But where you're now, this is less strong yellowish. Maybe a bit darker. To be honest, I'm not very convinced. This is more the type of orange, yeah. It's darker, okay. Ah, the edges are... Okay, this is darker here. I don't know. The Halloween should be stay something special, to be honest, because it's feature. And I don't want to improve epilepsy things here. So we are going here a bit further. Okay, this is the engine in full power. Yeah, that's could be a. Let's try. Yeah, one moment. That thing I need to go very dark if I remember correctly. Oh no, it's going less orange. Yeah, the problem is because of the core part, they're overlapping each other. Let me reduce. Okay. Why is my music gone? Okay. Yeah, the problem is that at this point the two parts are overlapping each other. And maybe we can try to put in another dark point here and make it this way. Maybe this will help. Where? 0.8. 0.5. 0.6. 7. So two color schemes are overlapping each other, that's the problem. And if you look at the texture, I don't have it open anymore. The kind of... Wait a minute, I can use a different texture. Wait a moment. We don't need to use the same as the Kusari one. Just need to look a bit like it. Maybe this will help. Let's see what we have. I guess Sama was in it. Other thing. Small flare, yeah. Let's swap the texture and see what we get. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh! It helped not a bit, but it had a bit more structure. Like, you see this here? Maybe the pirate one. It's more like a star now. Yeah, we keep this. Now we need to have a coloring, and let's see if we are... I just need to do something with this stupid thing here. Because it's more like two-dimensional. But this is a good start. The Spring Star engine, nice. But I just would wonder. A greenish one would be cool, to be honest. Let's just play a bit around. With maybe a transition here. Oh. Oh. The thing is, I can now leak you something. I leak you a lot today. Lots of work in progress stuff. This will be the box. Wait a moment. Weak PC. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This is the spring box. This is the future box, the loot box you will get. Yeah. This is just the effect. For the sounds, you need to use in editing. I can give you a small help here. Now leaking my IDs. You don't see anything. Oopsa. The sound will be normally, you just need a Notepad++, then you can go to your Freelancer stuff. And in equipment and engine part, this is not vanilla, it's just for FLSR. But in the engine equip, you have here attached sound effects. Should be here somewhere. Here, start sound, cruise sound, and so on. And this nickname is referenced in the sounds stuff here, in the sounds ini. And this is located where every sound is played from. It's like you have one script file for your sounds. You take the nickname, use it in another ini file, and so on. Actually, modding is not that difficult. Just lots of connections. You just need to know where everything is stored. Yeah, there are special waveform mods in a. I think it's also important what type of quality area you get, like the bit area. I'm not very familiar with sound. I have just for my Audacity. You can just use Audacity, and I have a standard setting for it, but I don't remember what it was. But this is maybe something for a different dev talk, dev show. Yeah, now it's the question, what we are going. Go more with Kusari or going more with the greenish blue? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we going more with the orange blue? Maybe transitioning a bit here into it. Okay, oh no. Greenish blue? Oops. Okay. So this will be our color scheme. Remember, it's a small engine. It's more fitting on a, you know, on the Dragon. But okay, we now have our shape. I just need to know how how thick the other engine is, because the. Oh wait, no, this is also just. Oh, it should be the same. Okay. Alright. So we also have sparks here. Ah! This, yeah, I'm bad at reading, sorry. Okay. So more darker green, you say? Can try. Yeah, the problem is it's just only get less visible. At some points, it's just the effect is just going away. So this is the darkest thing you can get, to be honest. Beautiful Sunday. I only see clouds out there. Yeah, you're lucky. You're living in the other part of Germany. We are living here in the west. Yeah, I'm looking now at the dark green stuff. Yeah, you're more like from the north, if I remember correctly, but with a different topic. You're not living near Dortmund smelter. Five. C6, 3. This you mean? And then you said dark green, lighter green, so it's more like this. Ah, no, this is just shifting the little bright spot. Maybe. Okay, now we're experimenting. This is more looking like a bounty hunter engine, to be honest. Oh. To be honest, I liked the idea before because it was some more unique green. something between Bounty Hunter and Rhineland. Where? Dark purple? I'm just trying. Ah, but wait, you wanted to have this. Wait a moment. No, this is this here. Yeah, I just tried to grab some ideas from you. Just move it this way, move it this way. 2, 1. Ooh. Yeah, but just the... Oh. Yeah, wait a moment. It's just flickering a bit too much from me. Brighter than white? Ah, no, the flickering I can also adjust otherwise. Wait a moment. Let me see. This is a bit more... Wait a moment. Need to go back there to the thing where we was. This one. No, I think I've ruined it. Ah, what have I done? Okay, we are now here. Maybe make it brighter. The purple, you mean? Okay, this one. To be honest, I like it. I really like it. The only thing I would like to change is a bit the blue of the end. Make it a bit brighter. Or make it less dark blue, more like an... Or just experimenting one moment. What about an greenish thing? Oh! Okay, we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. To be honest, I like it. We can try the brighter, just... No, it will be lighten up the whole effect. Mouse, hello. Nah, no, this will not working so good. Let's keep the darker one. Cruzari! The trail would be look like the same like this and this, but swapped. We'll see it later in game. But I will keep this color code. Wait a moment, I need to write it down. And hello, Kanan, by the way. I need something to write down. Give me the color code. 122, 0, and 225. Then we need 0, 128, 0. These are the two colors. Okay. Then we need to go for the star here. The star front. This will be another thing. The sparks are from the Paradise Feather. I would like to change those a bit. This is not a problem, we can adjust scale a bit. This was the wrong scale. Dust. Scaling. Where's the scale? Size. There it is. It's a bit large. 215. This is also not a problem. They're also fading a bit too quickly out. That's the problem, why? And dust, a bit more pressure. Nine. I can change the color. Well, let's just see. Yeah. This is it. Let's make them dark greenish, maybe. Or changing colors, maybe? Even if you can barely see it. So we have our color code here. And given a better alpha channel. I mean, we can also say 200% for the alpha. It's also working. All right. I think this is a good baseline. The only thing I need to have is this star front. The thing is, I guess I have you know what? I deleted. So we have only this, and the only thing I need to have is some the Rhineland engine. The Rhineland engine. This is the one I need. Maybe for I want to have a clear flame exhaust. Let's grab this one. Oh, this is the Red Hessian engine. Yeah, this is the one I'm looking for. And I'm looking for the... Oh shit, what was it? This is the smoke, sparks, inner glow. Yeah, I will grab the inner glow. The inner glow should stay. Let's see what we have here. We have here a cone emitter. Yeah. Because I want to have a little bulb here at the entrance, so it's less looking like a Kusari engine, more special. So I add another cone emitter. And we call it oh no. Too much thing is happening here. Small star, no, but is low we know it, we call it. And another basic appearance. The thing is, you can't really copy from the other instance. Glow. Okay. And now let's copy some values. So we have the base line for the glow from the Rhineland engine. Rotation 90 degrees. Don't know why we need that. Stop. Let's see. The most important thing is the infinite stuff. Let's go to the inner glow here. Let's close for close on the stuff we don't need. We need to close here. Okay. So we only have the glow. I see the glow. We have a rotation. 90 degrees. Let me slap it on the other screen so I can direct comparison. Can't read the chat for a while. But we'll be quick. It's also translation is a bit behind. So the okay. Infinite, of course. Initial lifespan. 2. Frequency. We make more keys here, so it's a bit more frequency. 0.3. We have 2. We have 3. At 5 we have 4. At 7 we have 5. At 88 we're going back to 4. Lifespan is okay. We have no pressure, we have no spread. This is very simple bulb. We have to just the rotation X, and we need know the inner glow application. Appearance, sorry. Also infinite effect, so it's just not running just once, so it's running in an infinity loop like an engine should do. We have opaque. The render mode is addictive. Is you can see the difference between addictive and opaque in the game with the factory smoke. The factory smoke, if you have addictive, the factory smoke will always be lapped over everything. So if you, for example, have your engine crossing the smoke from the, or have the factory smoke behind, here's like, for example, let's take this here, a bit of advertising. This is your ship, and then you have, for example, here's the factory, and you're flying across here. Your engine is, of course, behind here. The factory smoke will always be visible, so you see it through your engine. And opaque is like more, it reacts more to, alpha channels and all this kind of stuff. We need more particles. Okay, but continue to the appearance for the thing. I want to see something. Yeah. Why I don't see anything? Oh no. Okay. But going back to the glow. Quad texture of... No. Quad texture, okay. And what we have here is planet flare. Weapon size from... Yeah, it could be stay the same, to be honest. And we have color from... We will now take the color we have here. Oh, wait. So, now we add the emitter, the new glow emitter, and the new glow appearance. Oh wait, there's something going wrong. It should not have a pressure. Wait a moment, can we do it, make it addictive? By the way, I can read the chat now again. Can we add it more, make it more addictive? Addictive, yeah, additive, sorry. No, say additive, but the blender mode are not, wait, the blender modes are not used in the editor, sadly. Okay. Oh yeah, I like this, to be honest. We have now this particle bulb. Just the size needs to be adjusted. Size. Like we are 0, we starting from, don't know, 0.5 to 1. Within about the half. Now we're going... Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? I'm quite satisfied with. I also like the dark purplish stuff. I mean, we can also say, don't be dark purplish. Be a bit more brighter. Like this, for example, this is a bit better. Or we say go more into the blue. Yeah, this is better. It feels a bit more natural. Yeah, this feels a bit more natural. By the way, I also will... This is not cruise effect, no. Yeah, maybe I go more into the blue here. So it's, yeah, this. Yep, this is it. Now with the star bulb here, and to be honest, I want to have a bit more spread. Now I'm a bit more convinced to have more spread here. So, let's make it a bit higher. Yeah. And maybe a bit longer. Pressure could be also a bit more increased. Wait, let's start from 0.5 to 6 and to 4.5. Yes, this is it. Holy moly, this is awesome. Let's go 100 and then we are doing a fast break. Oh, yeah! I love it. I hope you guys love it too, because I will save it. This is it. I mean, we now have less sparks, but to be honest, it's more like an announce here. Can't wait to see it in game, to be honest. This would be so awesome. Yes. Now we are going to the cruise effect. The thing is, I need for this will be just the one engine, and I will be just size it down so it's fit for a light fighter, then for a heavy fighter and a freighter. This will come in 3 sets again for light, heavy, and freighter, like all effects. But the difference is just in its size, so it's more fitting to the original, yeah, theme. Because it should be it should obviously. Let's grab my hard CMP editor 1, not 2. I don't know, 1 is better than 2, to be honest. Because I want to have to fit it at on a dragon, of course. On this. The interesting thing is the Drake has a bit bigger exhaust. So at this it should fit, and of course the rider. To be honest, I don't know if it's the same size as the dragon. No, it's a bit bigger. Okay. Okay. So these are the 3 sizes I want to have this effect. By the way, do you hear the music? Or do you actually hear music? Ah, okay, good. Alright, data, let's see. Engines. We had the Nina engine, right? Now let's get the trail. Ah, trail. Not fire. And the honest there is a trail will be a bit more standard vanilla, like the cruise and the charge, because okay, I mean this trail here, the bulb is more centered, and when we have a long exhaust here, so the Paradise Feather was more, yeah, pointing to the screen. This will help you, but the Paradise Feather was more spreading out, so this is a really cool fact. But we now need more a centered thing, so I think more bright and thick, yeah, thick. Cruise Flame should be a better approach, so I will take the standard Kusari one as a baseline. Trail 2. By the way, we can close the other things, so... Oh no, not again. Yeah, the editor is still unstable. Sometimes it's not closing right. Okay, yeah, Windows renderer moment indeed. Stop play. Why I don't see anything? Oh, I made a trail! Sorry. Oh, I'm so stupid. Of course I don't see anything, it's just a trail. Oops. And to be honest, I like the standard Kusari glow. I think it's very fitting for the Spring engine. And if you have the Cruise Flame... Yeah, I way needed to make it less flickering, of course, but... I guess this is something we need here, because you see the spray more at the tail later. So this will be our baseline. Now the boring part. Rename all the stuff here. I can give it as much colors if I want. I just need to have in mind that the time, the lifetime is in thing. If I want to have it from, if the particle effect, for example, goes for 1 second, in this 1 second I can change the color as much as I like. Because the particle is moving, and in the time frame it will do something, like changing color or something. Or if I just have one glow, I can make it stand still, and yeah, while it's living for 1 second before it's returning to its original cycle, I can make a disco orb if you want. Sky's the limit. But I also have to say that if you guys want to try this editor out yourself, playing around, if you want to really contribute something to FLSR, I suggest you to try not to get too much particle stuff in. Like having frequency of thousands or 500 or multiple emitters with lots of effects in it. Because there's one thing, even if particle effects today can be rendered more easily by the CPU or GPU, if we in the future have a server with 30 people and everyone uses this effect, people with older hardware will hate you. They will really hate you, because particle effects in lots and in a huge amount are still, even for today's standards, very hungry if it's too many. So, like I said at the beginning, I try to keep a bit, stay true to the standard values. I mean, yes, that's taking away a bit of freedom, but also it keeps engines very cool, but also very safe to use for, especially if you have multiple users flying around with it. And I hope that our server will get filled up a bit more in the near future, especially with the upcoming updates. So more people will flying around with fancy engines in the future, and yeah. You can also use a bit of if you have a bit of or let me give you this idea. If you want to have, for example, lots of distortion or sparks or glitter or something like that, but you don't want to spawn thousands or hundreds of particles, you can, for example, trick the system a bit by just using a texture. A texture that also has this glitter effect and using 2 or 3 emitters with low particle spawn rates. For example, this is what I use for the Hakera engine. Let me show it to you. First of all, I need to save this. Then I can show you what I mean. Oops. Trail. This is just a tip if you want to play really around with it. This was the fire. Oh no, this was the Halloween. Sorry, my eyes are not very strong today. Fire. Yeah. You see this lots of stuff here? These are not 1000 particles, it's a texture. Can clearly see it here. I have 2 textures, 2 same textures with different colors, just spinning. Spinning and a bit of, a really small bit of making it going sideways, back and right and left. As you can see here. And like I said, instead of using thousands of stuff, didn't know what I have used. Lightning. What's lightning? Yeah. What's the texture? Ooh, I need to see. I even use 3 if I see it here right. Yeah, of course, lots of keys. Lightning animation. Need to see where the texture is. Is it here? Ah, there it is. That's this. This here. This texture. Take care, Hexy. Thanks for joining. So all what you see is this texture here. Just used properly for a cool effect. And this counts as 1 particle, for example. It's very raw speaking, but this is just 1 spawning particle. So let's go back to our spring engine and make it finish it. Spring trail. You need to invest some billions. I got it last time with the first try. That was the cool thing. This was very lucky. Ah, the 0.2 needs to be changed too. Ah, I forgot about it. The boring part, the renaming. No, not admin command. I wasted 50 million for it. But maybe you want to save your money for the upcoming Clausen engine. But this will not leak. This will not leak. Okay. Save. Let's swap some music. Let's go more back to Freelancer. Because we are close to finishing our engine. First of all, the trail. The trail will be getting a very straightforward color scheme. We had purple and greenish at the end, so we start with green and go with purple. But I think that's always the best choice because you have the same color, you go out, and the outgoing is the same like the... Oh, you know what I mean, I guess. So we going with the greenish at the start. And we going with the dark purple. Damn. So this is our tray. Oh wait, this was the cruise fire. Oh, I'm so useless. 0, 128, 0. Okay. Now we need to swap. Maybe I need to add the... let's see. Charge low, just go with the same color scheme for everything, and then we can adjust that. By the way, small question about this dev shells in general. Do you like the UI format, like having a bit more smaller working space, but right side my webcam and the chat on the bottom? Or would you prefer it to just have the full screen like in all streams with just my camera in the angle and the chat just a bit of more transparent in the front? Or just don't have my camera at all? Don't know. Just a general question side by side. Now maybe you can't see anything. I don't know if you see everything in this smaller main window, I would say. Or maybe we could also go with this here. If it's better for you, but I have no camera. Or maybe you don't need a camera. It's up to you, guys, if you want to see more, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because I'm streaming not on on full HD or kind of full HD. Because I'm just an affiliate, I'm not a partner. I just need to make the best of my 6,000 bits I can use. The best you can make is yeah, is close to full HD. I mean, the stream should be scaled up to full HD, but the original recording is not full HD. Because of streaming, because Twitch, and it's the same for YouTube as well. You just have your limited bits, and to be honest, if you are on smart devices or watching from mobile or on the way or something like that, it's always this kind of stuff that you don't want to have the full range of bits, so others don't have the nightmare to load. Yeah, 60 FPS is what is my standard. I want to have a fluid stream. Alright. Okay, this is our charge glow now, but it's a bit Let's see. Yeah, I was about to say the same. So let's go maybe with 166. Oh wait, no, what's for 200? Great. 60. 0, 0. Go a bit more 5. 9. So a bit more combi out of 2. Charged glow. Yeah, I like this. Charged glow. The charge here. Same as I like this, to be honest. Oh, this is a bit too much. A bit more, just a bit. Vibrant. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. This is the cruise. What is the cruise flame? Oh! Nah, they need to change something about the appearance, about the alpha channel. First of all, this. First of all, this. Oh, no, not this. 0.5. 0.25. 0.1. And I don't know, it's a bit more too purplish. That's blue. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. Oh God. We need the pre-colors in the game from the other engine. Let's save it up and see if we can rebuild the standard flame for the spring engine. Spring fire small. Because this is more bluish. This is not very purple. Oh, wrong! This is the bias one. This one. Yeah, it's definitely more bluish. Less purpley. Yeah, let's see the star. Okay, 00307 white we have in it. 03007. Ah. My eyes are tricking me today. Trail. All right. Yeah, to be honest, the charge is the clothes, the coloring is also a bit messed up. Maybe get a bit of white here. And maybe we're using the same values. 3 and 07. And just using the standard 122, 0, 225. Yeah, this is looking better. Okay, for the crucifier we need the same. We need white. For 0, for 03 we need this. And this is 07. And this is way too purplish. Oh, no, 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 no. This is way too purplish. This is too blue. Also, the alpha channel is nothing I don't really like. It's a bit unnatural, to be honest, here. Let's see the size. I'm not satisfied. Holy shit, this is the brink of extinction here. Yeah. Oh, please don't. No! 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 Alarm! Ah. Yep. Yep. I've played that stupid. Hey. Okay. Trade. Oh, it's not gone. Oh, good. Good. Charge. Yeah, I've saved. Everything is fine. Everything is fine, Pilsner. Just need to add my last changes to charge. 0037. Okay. And now the head spin. Too bright. Wow. All right, Eagle. See ya. Alrighty then. Need to find the right spot. Too much. Oh, this is just the one pixel. Just the one damn pixel. Yeah, close. Have on closen. Stop! Stop. Yeah, this is it. Okay. All right, let's construct an engine, I would say, and test it in game. Let's go piece of this X here. Let's do a bit of Homeworld soundtrack. Because I can do it. Something different. Yeah. So we have now the trail here. Now we need the fire. Next thing we need is the effects. .ini. Move document.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh! Hutzelbrutzel, hi! Willkommen! So, let's see, we're doing effect here. My sound commands are working. Wait! Was machen Sachen? Modden. Ich baue hier ein bisschen den Editor gezeigt und baue hier eine neue Engine. Einen neuen Effekt für unser Event.
I'll tell you about the Queen's secret hideaway if you like. All you have to do is win.
Und jetzt baue ich so ins Spiel ein und teste. So. Trail and fire I need.
Now that you have a little scratch, I'd look into outfitting that pile of junk you're flying.
So. I don't know why we need this. It's generic, by the way. Oh no, this is a this is I mean this is a more enlightenment thing. I think this is better for the contrast of the engine. I keep it for now, but I'm not very sure. Zack, boom, save, and then we now getting quick in-engine tests. We need an engine equip and an engine good. Engine equip. Let's grab the Kusari engine. Sorry, fighter engine. Let's grab it. Grab it. Put put it into the end. Bring engine booms. And fire. Trail. Booms. Okay. And done. Okay, let's go in game. See what we have done. Na, mehr braucht man noch nicht. Das ist richtig. Ach shit, habe ich gar nicht. Ich würde gerne meine Arena Wars Musik ehrlich gesagt hören. Bumm. Ah ja. Server running, let's go in game. Let's see. Oh, on an Anubis. Ah, not an Anubis.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Planet Manhattan. Planetary docking cleared.
Miyoko. Grab the dragon.
Shift purchase complete.
Let's see.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. Cleared for launch.
Alright, this is
Oh yeah.
Thanks for your help. This is Naval Forces, Matsu 17-17 to Battleship Myoko. I need to dock.
Stay sharp. If you drop your guard out here, even for a second, that's all it takes.
Holy shit!
This is Battleship Myoko to Kusari Heavy Fighter Patrol. Identify yourself. Naval Forces.
I love it, to be honest. I love it.
-5. You are now clear.
Damn!
Received your transmission. Naval Forces Kiku 1. Where are you heading?
We're en route from Battleship Myoko. We're heading to the Kepler system.
This is hits the spot.
Naval Forces Kiku 13 submitting data.
Transmission received. Naval Forces Kiku 13. Where are you heading?
Scanner shows new threat. Fire at will. We're heading to Battleship Myoko.
Slow speed up.
I copy. Acknowledged. I'm taking... Bandit destroyed. We are bandit free.
Yeah, but something you can't very... That's a vanilla problem. It has... Every vanilla engine has this as well. It's a trade that's coming through. It's also a thing that I'm on a local server and... yeah. It ticks up a bit. That's making the effect spawning not very quite easier. The local server lag, I call it.
Naval Forces Matsu 8-5. This is Battleship Myoko. You are cleared for launch. Good.
Affirmative.
Almost every, like I said, almost every fighter engine has this problem, especially with the lag, server lag.
Silver 16-4. I'm on point.
Area is green status. No more bogeys.
Tractor failure.
But I like it. I personally been very, very satisfied with this. Then you have this charge up. It's also good. It's a bit flickery, but to be honest, the standard Kusari engine is also very flickery. It's a core.
This is Naval Forces.
I mean, I can maybe try to improve it a bit.
Submitting data.
Yeah, of course you have the clipping, but it's yeah, it's a design of the dragon. That's nothing you can really. That's not the problem of the effect, I would say, but the problem of the engine alignment. I mean, this is a game for 2003, so.
Naval Forces Yanagi 1-5. This is Battleship Myoko.
Yeah, maybe I try to
Cleared for launch.
make it less flickering, but in my opinion, it's okay.
This is Naval Forces Fuji 12. Sending the data now.
Yeah.
Transmission received. Naval Forces Fuji 12. What is your destination?
All right.
Submitting data.
Yeah.
Transmission received. Naval
This was a
Forces
small
Fuji
dev show
12.
today.
Where are you heading?
I hope you liked it. I will continue this streaming format for
Heading to Battleship Myoko.
yeah
We have
for
2 more waypoints to go.
I will not. I will. I'm lost in a sentence. Sorry. I will continue this dev show format if you want to see more of behind the scenes stuff, like how we're creating engine effects or effects in general. Like we last time I created some icons with the help of an AI tool and creating some DDS format icons for new commodity stuff. I mean, I rather don't want to show you just this type of stuff. I guess if I'm just creating some stuff here, this is, I guess, very uninteresting for you. So you will see me, or don't expect on dev shows to see me use ini editing a lot, because it's boring to watch. And I guess if people are out there, you maybe are more interested in using the editors we already have, working with effects or working with other stuff, like icons editing or modeling. The thing is, I would like to show you how modeling works, but I have no 3D editor and I'm not very into Freelancer 3D modeling yet. Yeah, that's a sadly thing, but at least what I can show you is effect editing and maybe sound editing and icon editing and all this kind of stuff, more creativity stuff. This is my big contribution to the Freelancer Zero Survival development project. Yeah. This is all I can say to this. Yeah, the next step, like I said, would be to just reduce the size, or adjust the size, not reduce, adjust the size the engine so it fits with the light fighter and the freighter. Make it an item and give it a proper name, a proper description. Yeah, but when this is very uninteresting for you. When it's just changing value numbers, it's not creating something.
Transmission received. Naval Forces
Yeah.
Nugget 2. What is your destination?
In short, I would call it a day. Get myself something to eat maybe, and then I have a talk at 6 for a Freelancer event. Oh, I need to show it. We have Blop, blop, blop. We have Freelancer 16th session in 25th, 26th, and 27th of April. And this evening I have a discussion about the race event for Discovery, so will be interesting. And all other stuff is already set. We have a co-op session hosted by Skotty, Discovery racing session is hosted by me, and a vanilla bingo walk hosted by Takashi. So stay tuned, will be interesting definitely. End of the month. And yeah. Ja, Hunger. Hunger habe ich auf jeden Fall, ja. Oh, I love this new engine. Oh, I love the purple trail, as you can see. Oh. Thanks to Eagle, thanks to Hexy. Gave me the muse.
Transport convoy. This is Kashima Station. You just showed up on our scope. Please identify yourself.
Yeah, if you want to check out Freelancer Sirius for yourself, my bot is providing the link to our Discord where you'll find every information you need to get things running. Lots of new stuff will coming. We having a huge invention process in the recent time. Dynamic missions will coming, a completely eco overhaul will coming. Lots of new stuff, new content. And I don't want to promise anything, but maybe end of the year we will start with player structures to give you some hope, and lots of more stuff. So this will be the year.
Considered an enemy of Rhineland.
FC Bayern Ulrich, hey, welcome.
I'll tell you about the Queen's secret hideaway if you like. All you have to do is win.
So if you have some questions about the project or in general, just fire it into the chat. I'll give you a couple of few minutes for that. Lisa Mia. Das packt die Engine noch, auf jeden Fall. Die Sache ist, wir machen ja vieles, sorry for the German, wir machen vieles serverseitig. Also es gibt ein Hook-Tool, was entwickelt wurde, was quasi, ja, alles in den Server quasi reinbrät, was möglich ist. Und wir nutzen halt das, was Freelancer eigentlich an Bord hat und was Hook an Bord hat. Also Hook ist halt dieses Tool. Ich bin kein Profi da drin, aber ist halt, da ist eine Menge möglich. Weil das Interessante ist ja eigentlich, dass der Freelancer ist ja eigentlich eher ein gerushtes Spiel. Und Freelancer war im Singleplayer, haben die einfach einen Multiplayer draus gemacht. Aber die haben nicht viel geändert, sag ich mal. So gesehen ist ja eigentlich der Singleplayer auch eigentlich nichts weiter als ein Multiplayer-Server, den du lokal startest. Bloß ein paar funktionale Änderungen. The stream is for Germany, that's right. Yeah, but also Butsu was asking is if the engine is still possible to make to sustain all these changes, and yeah, definitely. Because we are using a so-called server hook tool. Okay.
This is Deshima Station. The Kazari Heavy Fighter Patrol. Please submit
Hello.
your designation.
My game is not really working again.
Forces, Matsu 0, submitting that.
All right, this is our stop. Thank you for your help. This is Tsumura,
Ah.
Yanagi 6-6, Deshima Station. I need to dock.
Check your request.
Ja,
Granted, please proceed to dock 2.
irgendwie hat das Spiel gerade aufgegangen.
Loco
Also
on.
ich konnte irgendwie nicht mehr in die Anwendung.
Caught off guard.
Yeah! This is the end of the stream. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope it was very interesting for you. Thank you Eagle and Hexy for helping me out with finding a muse, and Kanan of course as well. And thanks for also Botzel for joining in, typing a bit in the chat. Also Ulrich, welcome. And yeah, I need something to eat. I'm a bit hungry. Get a FLSR mug. Need to ask to talk with Skotty. Maybe we will make this event reward for you. And yeah, we will see you next time on the Net Dev Show or Play Together stream. The thing is, I can't very pre-announce this stuff, sadly.
Received your transmission. Spot and cruise blue 17. Where are
I
you
try.
heading?
That signing off, and I wish you all a good rest of the Sunday and a good start into the next video, of course. See ya, everyone.